Guest today, it's less about what's happening in Silicon Valley, more what's happening across the pond in the UK, where Microsoft and Activision Blizzard are trying to get this deal done, but they're telling the court there they need more time. Are they going to get it?
It's just complicated and everything is moving in parallel. As we speak, there is a hearing taking place in London at the Competition Appeals Tribunal. And what the judges of that tribunal panel are assessing is whether we can pause the legal proceedings that are underway between the UK CMA and the parties, look at the solutions, the compromises that Microsoft and Activision are willing to make, because the UK is the last regulator standing in the way. And if they can find some solution, this deal could close tomorrow, July 18th. There are lots of unknowns around that, but even the CMA in the first place offering the two parties a chance to come back and say, look, here's a compromise, was an unprecedented move. So it's going down to the wire.
The fact that the CMA have done this is quite extraordinary. But Ed, you got to see Call of Duty staying on PlayStation.
Yes.
How big a moment was that?
You know, big, it's something they've been trying to get done for a little while. So Sony will have access to Call of Duty for 10 years. You know, it's an agreement that they had done with Nintendo as well, a part of a sort of global make good to appease regulators. I think in the CMA and UK's case, there's still something at play, we understand at Bloomberg, which is the UK cloud gaming rights. We talked about this last week, but our sources tell us that that could be one way to get the CMA to move quickly, say we will sell the rights to a third party to sell cloud games. But the Sony news over the weekend, big, that and the FTC losing on all of its avenues by Friday night, also supporting Microsoft, Activision shares in the session. Microsoft's basically flat.